6.
Thank you. Frame 60. Stephen Maguire to break. Thank you.
Yeah, he certainly is. But Steve Maguire might have a few things to say about it. Yeah, he's going to stay aggressive and keep playing his game. That's all he can do. Just hope he gets some more chances. We know both players are in fantastic form. That's all you can ask for. I'll look at a few pots. I think the crowd are almost shocked he missed.
Yeah, he's half gotten away with this. I did think that Stephen would be tempted to red to left corner, but no.
There's an aggressive safety for you. Screw the cue ball back into the ball and off the side cushioning into the reds. You could see straight away what he was going to do there. Let's go those balls open. Well, he's promoted the reds. Unfortunately for him, black and pink aren't great.
No cover, and the red's not straight. Half chance. Yeah, black tied up. Now if he pots this, can he avoid the red above it?
You say, Alan, can he get out? Is there a gap for him to... Looking at that angle, I don't see how he can possibly get out from there onto a colour. Soon find out.
Well, he's going deep on the cue ball. It was hard to see how he could get the cue ball out of there. Perhaps he did play for pink in left middle. Maybe it was a calculated risk to try and spring the black.
Well, it looks like he's lining the pink up. And this is some shot. This is horrible. Blind pocket. Red's going to spread. Yeah, it was far from easy, that. Not a nice shot.
Stephen Maguire. 1.
The worst thing about it is he's left a red where thinking just flick the other one away and get the pink spot a little more in the open. It's still going to be cover. The pink won't go in anywhere, but it will get back on its spot and it'll keep for now. The red sitting in the D as well is another bonus.
Yeah, we can do sit and watch and hope he gets another visit to the table in this year's championship. And Ding will be trying like mad to make sure this is the last chance he needs to win the championship.
Seven. Eight.
No need to be even contemplating getting the black back in play. No need whatsoever. I mean, these balls are spread. These are pretty good for the pink. It's available in at least 3 of the pockets. With the top 4 there, you can see. This is a series of screws and stuns, like a little practice routine you'd do in the club.
40.
Just a matter of holding yourself together. He's done this thousands upon thousands of times in practice. Stephen just sitting, waiting and hoping.
21.
And the problem for Stephen, of course, it's one of those chances that it's the chance you want, isn't it? Pink goes in both corners, blue waiting, red in bulk. Is an out ball.
Yeah, there's a lot of get outs, even if you lose the cue ball, and you know that Ding doesn't do that very often.
28. $34. $35.
So far, exemplary with the cue ball. Just checking there, just to leave an angle. Pop the pink in the middle. Stun down for the red.
40.
It's just below the white currently.
$42.
$47 ahead. Let's have a little calculation then. 3 reds and 3 colours will be enough for a third United Kingdom Championship.
Yeah, of the 4 reds that he's closest to, 3 of them are definitely possible.
$49.
How well has he taken these so far? Gone on a sixpence, this cue ball. Right the way through the break.
55.
Even that perfect
56.
angle for the pink, that stun. One you can let the cue ball run away with or come up short. Perfect it is.
Yeah, almost there. Pink for 61. Just the pink and the red. Everyone in the Barbican
62.
knows that this is going to be the final nail.
63.
Yeah, this very knowledgeable barbecue crowd know what's going on. And what a response you have to say this is, Alan, from the onslaught of Steve Maguire, consecutive centuries, getting himself back to 8-6. The last 2 frames, Ding Junhui, okay, had a little bit of luck getting on the pink in the last
68.
frame, but to make the century, and this has just been wonderful. Chance was shown to him, he's taken it.
Yeah, he took out Ronnie O'Sullivan in the last 16 on his birthday,
69.
no less. Ding Junhui, 32 years of age, born on April the 1st. But he ain't no fool, this fella. well beyond the winning post now. It's just a lap of
85.
honour.
And it's where he
76.
should be. He's been an absolutely wonderful player for a long time. Fair to say, the last couple of seasons he's gone missing. Talk about him losing his appetite for the sport. Well, he's certainly got it back now. And back where he should
81.
be, winning major championships. It's great to have him back on the circuit playing as well as this. He's been missed.
82.
When he plays like this, he is a match for anybody. Flick it out. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
56.
Even Stephen McGuire's got a little grin in his face. And why not?
87.
Only fitting in a match of this quality that Ding should finish with a century. Come on, Ding. This is the way to win a major championship.
94. $96. $99.
Wait for the applause then. Wonderful, simply wonderful.
He hasn't finished his break, and there's people on their feet in the audience. They're standing up already. How good they've seen this session. That has been wonderful snooker.
Performance for the ages then as Ding Junhui is crowned. It may be the end of a decade, but that signals a new beginning for Ding Junhui. He will roar into the 20s as the Betway United Kingdom Snooker Champion. Well played, Ding Junhui. Commiserations to Stephen Maguire. A fabulous performance and a standing ovation for both players. Brilliant stuff all round. Warm congratulations.
Let's hear it from both of our finalists here tonight. Stephen, commiserations, I have to say. You've waited a very long time to get back onto this big stage, Stevie, and you have acquitted yourself brilliantly tonight. You've played a fantastic part in this final. What will you take away from it, and what gave Ding the edge tonight?
Oh, he's scoring power. He's every time you let him in, it's just 100. I said to him a couple of frames ago, it's no darts we're playing, it's snooker. Just every time he gets in, he makes 100. So it's tough. It's tough at the top.
Well, you were doing the same thing, 3 and 4 frames, and when it was 6-8, did you begin to fancy the job, Stevie?
I thought if I get in, because I was nice and relaxed, and I thought if I get in, I could maybe do it. But it's tough to get in when his safety's good as well. You know, it's a hard game.
But how much has this proved this week, getting back here, that you're back on the right track again?
Yeah, listen, I've had a great week. The Barbican's great, York's great, the crowd are unreal. I've competed with the best. You know, enjoy the tournament in Glasgow next week, and then have a good Christmas.
I'm sure you will, and I'm sure it's not going to be another 12 years until we see this man back in a Triple Crown final. Congratulations, Stephen Maguire. Well played. Junhui, well done. A third UK title. Can you explain how special this moment is to you tonight?
It's very special. I've been 2 years, done nothing, and I played very well this week. I don't know. It's just click on, and my friend Django's helped me a lot in practice. He bring me life and back on, and he look at me, he says, "I'm not happy." So yeah, I'm happy now.
He's been cracking the whip, obviously. But this is so special as well for you, Junhui, because it's a 4th major title. You've waited 8 years to win another one of these. Were there times that you worried about getting over the line and winning another one in your career?
Yeah, I'm worried about because I'm not not doing well. So I'm worried about asking myself, can I win again? So maybe the answer always no. But this week it's so confident and play so well, and beat Ronnie on the way to the final. Starting to believe in myself to, can lift up the trophy again, and actually I made it. Yes.
You've made it all right, and I know that it's been a fantastic year for you away from snooker. You have a young daughter, you have a beautiful wife, and I know that you've missed so many moments, special moments with your wee girl, and it's hard to be away. How have you managed to be able to put them to the back of your mind at the moment and concentrate on your snooker today?
Couldn't. Between the interval, I was watching my daughter's video. I'm also, I can imagine that she's walking around. Just take the pressures off. I think they give me the fully support, and my wife is watching my games. I know my daughter doesn't understand this yet, but I want to do my best, and when she grows up, she have the best daddy.
I love it. I love it. She does. Well, Junhui, you can take the trophy home to her, but I can tell you from experience that she probably won't play with the trophy. She'll play with the box that it comes in, because they all do. Junhui, congratulations. You are the 3-time UK champion. Congratulations to Ding Junhui.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your presentation party, Donna Beresford, Event Director for World Snooker, and Alan Alger, Head of PR at Betway. The runner-up, receiving a silver medal and a cheque for £80,000. He might even have a pint of full-fat milk later on this evening. What a great week for the pride of Glasgow, Stephen Maguire. And the winner, receiving a cheque for 200 big ones, the trophy and the title. 2019 Betway UK champion. He's the daddy, Ding Junhui. Your champion, Ding Junhui.
He's the daddy, all right. Ding Junhui wins a 4th major title, 8 years after his last, and gets his hands on that beautiful and rather chunky UK Championship trophy. Stephen Hendry, Steve Davis, both know this feeling of what it's like to lift this brilliant trophy. And I guess there's a lot of people saying, why is it taking him so long to do it again?
I think he's had to focus in very much on getting back to being a hard competitor. He may have had a life in China that was easy enough, that things were difficult for him to focus. But I think enough people were saying you're not the player you were back there, perhaps even in China. I think it's made a big difference to him. I think he's felt it.
Does it represent a new chapter of growth and achievement for this man, and indeed for Stephen Maguire tonight? Where do you think their respective careers will go, Stephen?
I think this is almost like the second part of Ding's career. I have to admit, I thought I didn't know whether I'd see Ding winning the major trophies again. He looked to be that he wasn't enjoying playing. He looked like he didn't look happy at the snooker table. He didn't look happy when there was pressure put on him, but that's all changed this week. As for Stephen, he's just proved what a top player he still is. I mean, the performance against Mark Allen and tonight is incredible.
And in a way, I guess it breathes new life, new impetus into his bid to become China's first ever world champion. It's a massive, massive boost in that regard, surely.
Exactly, and I think a lot of people have written Ding Junhui off for the World Championship, but all of a sudden he's back on track now. The Masters is just round the corner. That is blown wide open now, and no one person currently seems to be able to totally dominate. It's very difficult at the top, and I think it gives hope for a lot more players in the game, especially Stephen Maguire's standard. So everybody goes into the Masters, the next major, thinking, if I get my nut down, I practice hard, I enjoy the game on the practice table, maybe I can win.
Indeed, and for Stephen Maguire, the Achilles heel for him was always getting into this final over the last 12 years. He's been knocked out at that stage 10 times, so I wonder what kind of fresh impetus that's going to bring in the actual immediate future, maybe the Masters, maybe the World Championship